You know what feels weird? Talking to a camera. You hit record and then you stare at the lens. You just stare at the lens and you forget what you're going to say and you stumble. And I want to tell you something. It's kind of like your brain just packed up and went on vacation. So here's the fix. Start talking to yourself. Sounds a little weird. Sounds like you may have gone off the deep end of something. But just talk to yourself. Narrate yourself making coffee. Narrate yourself when you're in the car. Just talk to yourself. Let other people look at you while you're driving and think, man, that guy's weird. And it doesn't matter. What they think doesn't matter. The more you talk to yourself, the better you'll get at talking to a camera. Even great communicators started out talking to no one before they started talking to everyone. You may or may not know this, but preachers, good ones, practice all alone so that when they get up in front of everybody, they don't sound like they've never said anything before. So get used to talking to a camera. Think of it this way. If you can't talk comfortably to yourself, about yourself, all alone, you're never going to feel comfortable talking to a camera or talking to a group or talking to a lot of people. You have to get used to yourself talking to yourself. And remember this, the goal isn't about trying to sound perfect. Nobody sounds perfect. You may think, wow, they really sound good, when in fact they just practiced an awful lot. The goal for you is not to sound like you're talking like a robot. When you get used to talking to yourself, you get to sound more and more like you, more natural. And then when you get in front of a camera, you sound, well, more natural. So go ahead right now and have a conversation with yourself. Talk to yourself. Doesn't matter. Nobody else is listening. Actually, nobody else really cares what you're saying, except you. Practice makes you get better at talking to a lens. When you get used to talking to yourself, you start to sound more. When you get used to talk, when you get to